Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Time for another edition of Training Tip Tuesday with me, Coach Coral from Team Babe Athletics. Hope everyone's day has been awesome and that if you have been affected, that you're surviving this cold snap. I know Floridians are feeling the chill with sub 60-degree temps today. But hey, it's all good. All right, to kick us off, a couple cool shout outs. In case you missed it, still time to hop in. We're about 1 week into our 2 week accountability challenge. Free, you don't need to be part of the team, but this has been a really cool way to help everybody stay accountable to the goals that they set at the very beginning of this month for the new year. Seeing a lot of really cool progress and people keeping their goals front of mind and just rocking those daily habits. So we've got a daily check-in. If you have not yet hopped in, hey Amy, good to see you. If you haven't joined us, there's still time. It's just a nice way to keep those daily habits going. Also, we are about 2 weeks into our Fix a Flat challenge. Team Babe athlete Suzanne has been kindly heading that up, posting some really awesome resources. So if you're needing practice and support around changing a flat tire, which is probably one of the most critical things that you should ever need to know as a triathlete, hop on in. Also free, don't need to be part of the team, guy, girl, whatever. But it's been fun. People are getting faster. That's the best part. Having fun the whole time. So, and then lastly, we're about week and a half out from launching the St. Anthony's training group here in Clearwater. So if you're somewhat local to the Tampa St. Pete area and you're looking to do St. A's sprint or Olympic distance triathlon, we've got an in-person training group for 12 weeks and it comes with a training plan and a whole lot of fun. Lots of really cool coach group sessions along the way. If you're interested, we've still got some space. Would love to have you. All right, so today we're going to be continuing our discussion about goal setting, and the last couple weeks we've talked about vision boards. Last week's session on SMART goals had a lot of really great feedback on that. So if you haven't gotten around to doing your vision board and goal setting, concrete goal setting yet for 2020, highly recommend going back and watching those. I'll actually post the links here in the comments just because I think this information is so critical to helping you set up your season with a really great foundation for success. So one of the questions that I got from a few athletes recently is how do I stay motivated? It's kind of nice when you kick off the new year fresh and everything's really, you're excited about your goals, you've got some momentum, you're also pretty rested, perhaps coming off the holidays, or you've had a little bit of a break from the day-to-day grind. But once you get a few weeks past that, you're back in the day-to-day throes of life, sometimes that motivation can become a little hard to come by. So it's a common and very valid question of how do I stay motivated to get up when it's cold, when it's dark, when I'm tired, when I'm a little bit sore because I've been, taking some time off from strength training, whatever. Really great question. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have the answer that perhaps some people are looking for. And that is really that motivation is really awesome to get started. I like to say that motivation drives your dreams, but discipline drives your results. So the whole theme of this talk today, what I'm hoping is hopefully going to be a quick chat, is why discipline is truly much better in the long run for you than trying to find this magical motivational energy. And so I distinguish discipline from motivation, that motivation is, it feels exciting. It's really easy to get energized around something when it's new, when it's fresh, when it's exciting. And that's where that motivation, that kind of energetic enthusiasm comes in, and you go, woohoo, yeah, I'm going to tackle this head on, and I'm going to go do this. Unfortunately, just the way it works that I've found in my experience with life, with sport, with things that take a lot of effort, and to really just grind out these big goals that you've set, so unfortunately that motivation just doesn't seem to show up when you're needing to put in the work, when it just has to get done. And so harnessing your self-discipline to execute the work that you need to do in that moment, even when you don't freaking feel like it, that is what drives you forward day in and day out, even when you're tired, even when it's cold, even when it's early. And so there's a really great tool that I like to use to not necessarily talk myself into doing these things, into doing the work, but rather to just kind of flip the switch and get some momentum going. It's called the 5-second rule. And if you haven't listened to any talks by a gal named Mel Robbins, I highly recommend that you do a quick YouTube or Google search for Mel Robbins 2B's 5-second rule. And essentially, what it comes down to, in a very brief nutshell, and I'm hopefully going to get this right with this with the quick little brain trick behind it, but essentially you've got about 5 seconds to take action. And when you're thinking, say it's dark 5:30 in the morning, you've got to be in the pool at 6, and that alarm goes off. You've got 5 seconds to take action before your autopilot helps you hit the snooze button one more day in a row. And so the 5-second rule in effect would be, you realize, okay, that's going to be your knee jerk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's when you throw the covers off, put your feet on the floor, march your butt to the kitchen and make your coffee, and then just keep that momentum going, because you've made the first hard decision. That's to just get going and get the momentum started. So that is the best, least complicated trick that I've ever found to override that self-sabotage, harness the discipline that you need to do the hard work that will get you to your goals in the long run. So go check out the talk. It's epic. And bottom line, discipline beats motivation every single time. So hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday. Hopefully this didn't weigh you down too much, but rather just, I think it's really good to be honest with ourselves sometimes, that hard work is not sexy, but it's what gets it done. Oh, awesome. Kate, good to see you. Kelly, thanks for hopping in too. Always appreciate you guys joining me on these quick Tuesday talks. Hope everybody's week is going great. If there's ever anything that we can help you with in our training talks or training in general, or just you need a good joke, I'm not great at jokes, but I'll send you one if that's really what you need. But as always, thanks all for the support, for tuning in, sharing resources, and just being an awesome member of our triathlon community. That's what it's all about. So have an awesome Tuesday. Good luck with your goals. If you've developed your vision boards recently, we would love to see them. And we'll catch you next Tuesday. Have a great day.